were alive to have heard you say that, because he would love to hear his name, Becerra. Thank you all so very much. Long Beach, you in the house? Mayor Richardson, Rep. Richardson. Long Beach is always in my house. Amen. And I got to tell you, Mayor Richardson and the people of Long Beach have let us come and use their venue, their people to showcase a part of California. I am proud to call Rex Richardson, the mayor of the great city of Long Beach, a dear friend and a champion for California. And then you hear someone like Speaker Rivas come up, and his story is my story. And I bet his story is many of your stories. The good thing is, today, we're ready to tell people of California, and in 2 days, we're going to prove it, that his story is all of our story. To all of the great leaders who came and spoke before me, to all of our great leadership, many in elected office, many labor leaders, civic leaders, all of the leaders who came today, I want to say thank you for showing your support and showing the people that you are there for this fight, because we have to win it together. And I hope you noticed the young leaders that were here, the young Democrats and the college Democrats, the presidents. Both organizations have endorsed my candidacy, and I am so proud that the future is signaling who they believe should be the next governor of the state of California. I have been all over this state. I have stood with farm workers in the Central Valley, nurses in Oakland, teachers in Fresno, veterans in San Diego. But there is something about standing here right now, tonight, with you, that makes me feel like everything we have worked for is within our reach. And that's because we're about to decide. We get to go through that democratic step that so many people around the world only wish, only dream they would have a chance to do. I remember the stories of my parents when they would say to me when they were coming from Mexico, we get to vote in Mexico, but that's not what determines who's the next president. It's the dedazo, the finger, the pointing of the finger that would determine who would be president. We don't do dedazos in California. We do democracy. And we're going to elect the next governor the right way. My parents came from Mexico. And when they came to California, they had $12 in their pocket. $12. And a dream. A construction worker and a clerical worker. We got your back. We got my back. As you heard, my father was La Yuna, laborer local 185. Every single day, my parents, they'd come home with one goal: to give my three sisters and me something better than they have. That's the California dream. That's the real California dream, written in calloused hands and long shifts, and parents who treat sacrifice like opportunity. That dream, that real dream, is why I'm running for governor. And that dream is what this election and Tuesday's ballot is all about. The California dream is on the ballot. Make no mistake about that. And you know, it's been a long ride to get to June 2nd. Every morning brings something new out of Washington, D.C. that makes you ask, Is California going to be okay? Is my family going to be okay? I hear you. But I also know something about fighting back. As your Attorney General, I sued Donald Trump over 120 times. And I won, and I won, and I won. With you, we saved the Affordable Care Act. With you, we stood between ICE and California immigrant families. As your Secretary of Health and Human Services, I capped the price of insulin to $35 for seniors. I negotiated the first ever Medicare drug price reductions in American history. I expanded health care coverage to more than 24 million Americans. I am not learning this job on day one. I have done this job. And I've done it at scale. And I have done it under fire. And I am just getting started. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do together. Here's what we're going to do together. And think about it. Think about what happens to your life if someone who you love loses their health care coverage. There go your savings. Yes. There goes your home. Yes. Everything you work for, gone, like that. Because our country treats health care like a commodity, not like a human right. I disagree. Health care is a right, not a privilege. As your governor, I will not bend the knee to Trump's $1 trillion assault on Medicaid. I will fight every cut, and I will march California toward universal coverage of health care for our families, because no family in California should ever have to choose between their health and their home. And on housing, on my first day as governor, I will declare California's housing shortage a state of emergency. Right now, there are nearly 40,000 affordable housing units sitting, shovel-ready to be built right now. They're just waiting for funding. My team will find every one of those projects, every one of those units, and we will find the money, and we will move them. No more studies, no more task forces. We have homes to build right now. Then we will expand California's down payment assistance program to make sure these new homes go to you, the people of California, not to Wall Street speculators. The healthcare fight, the housing fight, it's the same fight. Just as it is with gasoline and groceries. The fight to make sure working hard is still enough. Enough to make sure that one bad diagnosis, one pink slip, doesn't disintegrate everything you spent your whole life building. We are not going to let a billionaire or Trump's hand-picked candidate take over this state. We are not going to let them gut Medicaid while Californians work hard to build a future. We are not going to let them buy an election.
That's right.
And we are not going to step aside while they dismantle the dream my mother and my father believed in when they came to California with those $12. Not here, not in this state, not on our watch. Look around this room. Look around this room. One of our opponents has $1 billion in a checkbook. We have something better. Look around this room. Something better. We have nurses. We have teachers. We have firefighters. We have janitors. We have doctors. We have longshoremen. And we have tradesmen. We have dreamers. And we have people who have never held a sign at a rally before. But they're here tonight because they know what's at stake. We have you. We have dreamers. We have the dreamers, and we're all dreamers. But there's some people who literally, because they have no other title, because they're undocumented, are truly dreamers. We have dreamers in this room. And you've got my back, and we've got their back. All of you understand what's at stake. You see, we don't have the money, but we have the movement. We don't have the money, but we've got the momentum. And in this state, if you've got the momentum, you run across the finish line and you win, baby, you win. Lots of excitement in this place. Someone should know better than to try to get in the way of you guys. Sisters and brothers, my parents didn't build the California dream with the billionaires' money. They built it with their hands, one day at a time. That's the only kind of power I've ever trusted. And it is the only kind of power that you will ever have to worry about having from me as we govern in Sacramento for you. Friends, there are right now, as we speak, ballots sitting on kitchen tables right now. Sitting on kitchen tables. I need you to text 3 people. 3 people you love. 3 people you know. 3 people you see. Just 3 people. And then tell them what's at stake on June 2nd. Tell them to complete their ballot and to turn it in. I am fighting for the future you deserve. Because California is worth fighting for. You are worth fighting for. as they say in labor, when you fight, when we fight, are you ready to fight? So when we fight, let them hear you. When we fight, when we fight, now let's go get this done. June 2nd, let's all vote. Thank you very much.